は一体何なんだ。お団地だ。What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another War of the Visions video here on the channel, and we are in week 2 of the Final Fantasy Tactics Part 2 collaboration here on Global. And we did actually get all the stuff that we were hoping for with the Part 1 stuff with Orlando and Ramza and Scion of Beluv. So let's first look at the banners, just so you guys can see they are in here. So here is Ramza's banner, we have Sid's banner, and we still have Agrias and Delita's banner. So all these banners are still up for another 2 weeks. I thought we only had 2 weeks of the FFT2, but it looks like we're gonna have 3 weeks. So we'll have to see if next week we do get Ardilla, if I'm pronouncing that right, the mathematician for water. She will be coming to the game next week, or are we gonna have another filler, or are we gonna have a filler week of just a old unit on raid up? I would assume we are gonna get some kind of new banner though, since basically the only thing they added was just having Orlando and Ramza on raid up. So that is there. Let's go into the mod shop first, because there isn't a lot to go over this week. The tower is the only really big thing to go over. But if you look at the summon medals, you guys see here, whether you summon on Ramza or Sid's banner, if you guys are really starving to get some copies of Scion, this is one of the only ways to get some more copies, is you can summon to get summon medals and buy shards that way, is one way you guys can go about that. Outside of that, the only thing they updated with these shops, they did add shadow links for some reason into the shop here for friend medals. So if you guys are short on some shadow link shards and you want to get her TMR, you guys can do that through your friend medals. I'd have to check how many I have to see if it's worth it for me. I didn't get enough to max her before after all of the challenge rewards for like the UR stuff, so I'd have to see how close I am if it makes sense. But I would assume for the whole month you have access to these, but they didn't give us any more for the arena medals. It's still Ziza, which I'm sure a lot of people are still really happy for that, because if you guys don't have her TMR, this is a very good use of your coins. She's probably, of the older units, probably one of the best units to get shards for, specifically for her TMR. And then we still have Medina, which they really should have at least rotated Medina, because most people have her maxed because they gave out so many of her shards from that bingo event. And PvP, they did not add any units, and Arena, like I said, we already have Ziza, and friend medals, we still have Frederica. So that's for that. But they did update a pretty big update for a lot of insane units here for the UR characters. So you guys now have Engelbert, you guys have Frederica, you guys have Miranda, which if you guys are close to building her like to an LB 3-4 to 5, she's probably a very solid pickup, because she's going to be very useful for the Ifrit raid. You guys have Lucia, you have Victoria, you have Venera, Rain, and Kill. So it's like basically like all the new units except for Aldua are in here, which is pretty insane. For me, it's a little overwhelming because my 3 main focuses are Miranda, Venera, Rain, and Victor. It's like basically all of my main focuses are in this month's mod shop, but this one is extended for some reason. This is up actually for 34 days. So I guess my goal, particularly for my account, for how many shards I have of all these characters, I'm going to be trying to evenly get Venera and Rain to LB4. So what I'm going to do for me particularly, I'm going to wait to see how many more mod coins I get. Because you guys see are quite a bit. Like if I were to do this, for every pack I buy, I get 10 shards, and I can right now buy 13. So that basically means I can get 130 shards currently. So if I were to do that for Venera, I could get her to LB4. For Rain, I have a lot less. I only have 162. So if I were to do that for Rain, I would get him to about almost 300 shards currently. But I'm still going to get daily shards for them for doing the hard quests. I get 4 a day for Rain and Venera. I do their resets. And then obviously if any of them pop up in random shops, and then their Elements Weekly shop, I get an additional 5. So, which I did give Venera shards randomly in the Whimsy shop today. So that is that for the mod shop. So the last thing to talk about for the Scion card though is you actually are guaranteed right here to get 3 shards every Whimsy shop. So if you guys have been sitting on stamina and skip tickets, this is probably a good use of it. We have double JP, and we have double item drops for story going on for the next week. And Scion is going to appear in every Whimsy shop with 3 guaranteed shards. Now, I think you can still randomly get like the additional 5 pop-up. I haven't seen it yet. I've had 3 Whimsy shops today so far. But you guys see here, you get 3 Orlando shards, 3 Ramza shards, 3 blades of grass, and then 3 red chocobos and 3 Scion shards guaranteed. And then you have your normal stuff. And you can still see that the Final Fantasy Tactics Part 2 characters can still show up. We have 10 Mustadio shards as well as the other random things that show up. So just so you guys are aware, now if you guys are looking to max that Scion card, what I would do personally is I would get as many Whimsy shops as you can for the next week. And on the last day, if you're like on the edge of a limit break, maybe do some pulls just for coins on the Orlando or Ramza banner. Remember, you still have to pull on Orlando or Ramza. You cannot pull on agrias or delita, hoping to get those units and use those coins as well to trading for Scion. You can only pull on the old Ramza and agrias banners. Let me actually check to see if maybe they did add agrias and Ramza to those banners though, because maybe they may still be in the banners, just not at a high rate. They are, so you can pull, because we are in the Ramza banner right now, so you absolutely can pull delita and your agrias in these banners. They're just not on high rate. So they basically are the same rate as all the other URs. So it's not a great rate to pull them, but they are in there if you are really, really lucky. So maybe I'll do one pity break on the very last day. We'll have to see how it goes, see where I'm at with shards. If I'm close, then I might do it. If like 6 multi-summons would get me an extra limit break on the Scion card, I'll probably do that. So, alright, so that's that for the mod shop and for the summon banners. And so let's now go into our specialty banners. So we have the same thing here, so we don't need to go over that. We do have the Final Fantasy Tactics OG shop come back, which you can again buy your copy of Ramza if you guys want to. So you guys can get your Ramza and your materials for that. You get the, which is funny that this is way better. I guess it's better value because it's 5,000 paid, right? So probably not worth 5,000 paid, to be honest, now. But back then, it was, you know, I bought it back then. Or was it only 2,000 paid? I don't remember what it was originally. But 5,000 paid, you guys can get your guaranteed Ramza copy, as well as your Vision Spheres, your Rainbow Fragment Thoughts, and 100 Prism and Fragment Thoughts. Then the Training Pack, which is exactly the same thing for the Agrias Training Pack, so they do not include the Prisms there. They just the 30 Fragment Thoughts for Light, 3 Rainbow Vision Spheres, and a Rainbow Fragment Thought, if you guys are looking to get those. And they have it for Orlando as well, too, so either one, you guys can pick those up. You guys have these gear packs. I'm going to say straight up, don't buy any of these, especially not the Ragnarok pack. What kind of robbery is this? But, I mean, there are, you know, there's the Jewel Ring, there is the Dodge Hat. I mean, I guess the Sage's Hat would be the only one. Like, if you're absolutely going to buy something, maybe, but I still wouldn't. I just feel that 1,000 viz is not worth a +3. Because remember, guys, you need to make 4 +3s to make a +5. So you'd have, even if you bought all 3 of these for 3K, you still couldn't make a +5. Just want to point that out there. On top of that, you're still going to have to use all your materials to level it up. You're still going to then have to roll it at stage 5 and hope you have good rolls. So I would rather just get them the regular way of just farming, my opinion, because I mean, most of the time nowadays, what are we using our stamina on? We're using it to farm gear. Like, we're not really going out on story for random job materials anymore, like, because we don't really need to, because we get that so much as it is. So I don't know. My opinion, it's definitely not worth the buy. I mean, I saw some people in my Discord talking about it, that they were going to get it, but I advise against it, me personally. Ramza and Orlando are here as well. You can get another additional 40 shards of them. So it's additional 80 shards. You guys could have got a Ramza instead if you guys were already, you know, close to an LV4, LV5 without even buying any of them randomly in the shop for the whole week. And keep in mind, every Whimsy shop appearance, you can get 3 Ramza and Sid shards as well. So lots of opportunities for you guys. I know my boy Zier in our guild he says he wants to max his Orlando. I really feel you can max Orlando fine 0, so you shouldn't have an issue with that. And then you have your normal stuff like always. But if we go into this 6th anniversary part 2, we once again have, now we have daily large energy pot. That's a significant upgrade from silver EXP cubes. You guys once again have your 300 pay to get a 10 times burst summon ticket. I advise getting that. Rainbow Fragment Thought, if you guys are low on those, that's a pretty good value for 180 paid. You guys can get those 3 times total. Every day, you guys can use 60 paid viz to get 1 Rainbow Vision Sphere. I pick those up every single day because I run out like crazy when limit breaking with Awakening, both characters and vision cards. So I recommend getting those personally. So that's just me. You have your mini burst pots. You can get those a set amount of time for Gil. And we had this come back. This was super unexpected for this to make a return within the event period. So once again, you guys can get 120 select unit shards for a unit of your choice. So personally, if you pulled Gilgamesh and you've gotten some shards for him to where, like, if you got both sets of these from the first week and this week, to where you could get a guy and make total 240 shards for him, I recommend getting Gilgamesh simply because he's double cost, he's rare to get, all those things going for him, and he has 2 master abilities, which makes him insane. So I'm going to be getting another 120 shards this week of Gilgamesh, which I'm going to be 15 shards short of getting his LV4. So I'm super tempted to even pay double price just to get 15 shards. I think I might do that if he appears in the shop. We'll have to see how froggy I'm feeling, but I think it's worth it, especially because I can give him Agrias' sword from the tower this month. So I think I'm going to do that. Outside of that, we have our normal stuff, Lightning Awakening Pack, Light Awakening Pack, Job Enhancement Pack, Unit Awakening Pack. You have your gear packs, normal stuff that we always get. I recommend not buying those. So that is it for the shops. So let's go into the mission rewards. I don't think anything was added, but I want to make sure I'm not wrong. We have our monthly resets, so you have all your story stuff you guys see here. I'm spamming skip tickets like crazy. I'm already at 170 story clears today. You have your hard quests. You have your far plane. So you have your multi quests, do all those, so on and so forth. Get some eggs, get some energy, get a rainbow sphere. You guys will do these throughout the month. You'll get gold EXP cubes and a rainbow sphere. Under battle, we have our arena. You get your hammers, your seals, rainbow fragment thought, the resmithing hammers, and these are obviously for the tactics. So it doesn't look like anything new popped up. I don't think anything for events is new. Does not look like it. So outside of that, we have our training like normal. The only thing added really new is the guild statues, and we still have our limited Gazor consumption bonus for Delita. So that is it for missions. So if we go into the far plane, we'll check out the events for the week or longer. So for the next 6 days, we have the Magi reward quest. If you guys did not complete these the first time around, I recommend doing all your first time clears to get all your first time clear rewards. You will get minimum at least 3 XL Magicites for completing this once. So you guys do that. Make sure you guys do your 3 chain or more for your first time clear. You get 50 viz and all those materials. And then after that, you if you guys have already completed it, then just pick the one you want to get. So me personally, I'm going for dark because I want to get when the anniversary comes in a couple weeks. I'm going to be picking up our board Diablos, and I want to get him to 80 as fast as possible. So I'm going to be doing dark every day, personally. So hopefully I can get him pretty close, or at least like 2-star Awaken 50. Something like that's a pretty good goal for that. We have the same stuff with all the tactics stuff still going on. We have the JP reward quest still going on. That's another 2 weeks, so at least we're going to get a decent amount of JP every day. And then we have the Iron Giant Challenge come back. So if you guys are looking to get any of these materials or to make any of the armors, you guys can do that. I don't have that many recipes, so probably eventually I'm going to farm this, but I need to still get a lot more stuff in the tactics shop. So I may be using my regular stamina once I run out of skip tickets, or maybe next week, because I believe this is up for 2 weeks, isn't it? So the 8th. Oh, this is only for the week. Okay, so if I do want to get golden armor's made, I will have to make the decision to do that, because actually the tactics event does go on for a bit longer. So I may just do multi of tactics and just macro that at night or something, and then use my regular stamina on the Iron Giant challenge. I'd have to see if I could. I doubt I could macro that with one unit. I think that's impossible. But I know I can regular auto farm it with like my 5-man team. That won't be an issue, but we'll have to see how that goes. But that's all the events, pretty much. The only other thing to talk about is the big event, which is the Mid-Light Deep Tactics Tower. So these are going to be the rewards for everything. So first, on the basement floor, you guys are going to have a rare summon ticket here, and then you guys are also going to get some fire fragment thoughts and prisms, 5 guild snappers, light fragment thoughts and prisms, 5 guild snappers again for B3 earth fragment thoughts, 200 viz on B4, and dark fragment thought and elements. Then on B5, you are going to get the weapon for Agrias, or for Gilgamesh if you're using him. Pretty cool. 200 viz and then 2 Azure Spheres. B6, you're going to get 10 Guild Snapper Golds and water materials. B7, Guild Snapper Gold, and it looks like lightning materials. And then B8, 10 Guild Snapper Golds and ice materials. B9, you're going to get a normal 10 times summon ticket and wind materials. And then B10, you're going to get a rare 10 times summon ticket and 200 viz and a rainbow sphere as well. Now there is the EX, there's the EX, and then the EX, you're going to get another 10 times ticket and then wind materials as well. So we're going to be getting, it looks like 2 10 times summoning tickets, it looks like. I believe it was, oh no, 3, yeah, because there's the EX, which gives you 1, there's 9 that gives you 1, there's 10 that gives you 1. And then Viz, we got 200, 400, 600 Viz, it looks like. And then you guys can reset and do your thing like our normal stuff. So I will record my runs later on today, hopefully, if I have time, before I go to work, and see how far I can get. I think most of the people in my guild have been able to like clear the whole all 10 floors within the first try. So this should be a lot easier than the Final Fantasy Brave Exvius tower, since there's only 10 floors. So that shouldn't be too bad, guys, of that. So hopefully you guys have some good luck there. But to finish up the video and to commemorate this, let's go ahead and do some ticket summons real fast. So let's go to our ticket summon list. So we have, we got 6 tickets here, and then I'm going to go ahead and do a 10 pull on my 10 times rare ticket. So let's go ahead and start with this one here. This is just a guaranteed vision card of something. So let's see if we, brown book, so probably just going to be a rare or a SR or something like that. We'll see though if it upgrades or anything for you guys on camera. Nope, so just a rare, just castle, just coins, that's it. All right. And then now I believe we have 5 of these here for a, oh, this is for a unit ticket, okay. So 5, basically rare summon tickets, and they're all guaranteed to be units. Oh, we got a UR. All right, on camera luck for you guys. Let's go. Yes. All right. Give me Mog coins or give me Venera or Rain. Oh, and an MR. That is ridiculous, actually. Definitely take that for my my monthly. All right, Clary, whatever. That's fine. I don't care. Oh, another upgrade. 2 MRs. Wow. Oh, we got a new MR. All right, nice. Which Seymour finally. All right, you would have been nice like a long ass time ago, but hey, I'm happy to have you. All right, so 3 MRs. All right, let's see what this UR will be. Aldua is the only new unit I don't have, so probably Shards. Whisper. All right, I mean, I honestly would have preferred Mog coins just because I'm not going to be working on Whisper anytime soon, but you know, whatever. That was like free monthly stuff. I'm not going to complain at all. That is actually fantastic. So, alright. That is pretty sweet. Alright, let's see what we get on our MR Guaranteed Vision card. So doesn't look like we're gonna get the luck of getting a UR vision card, but that's fine. Nope. But Deceptive Val is one of the 2 big MR vision cards, probably 2 or 3 MR vision cards that I really do want to max out. So that's super good. Oh, and that apparently is already maxed out. I didn't know it was maxed out. Okay, cool, sweet. I guess I guess that maxed it out there with like random frags I've been getting for like the normal daily summons and stuff. So cool. All right. Well, that's some MR coins. Oh, we totally exited the banner. Sorry. So let's go to our rare summon. I'm going to do this 10 times summon again. And I am saving up. I'm only on my 3rd multi-summon for our brown book. That sucks. Our 3rd multi-summon for the daily summon. So I will be, okay, at least we changed to gold. I will be saving those in a video for you guys. All right, gold on the end. So chance for that unit to upgrade to a rainbow. Let's see if we can get it. So if not, we get another MR unit. But last time this was definitely worth like the $5 to spend the 300 paid because we did get a UR unit. I think we got a Kilfay, if I'm not mistaken. But see if it's something useful or like a useful MR shards or something. All right, no upgrades there. Do we upgrade? No. But it's another new MR unit. Do we have all the MRs now? We got Revi's. Yeah, nice. That's awesome. Okay. Unfortunately, he's not in the Chocobo rate up farm anymore, but I think we now have all the MRs again. I think we are caught up once again with getting all the MRs. But so hopefully eventually he will come back around. But I can't complain because we still get to get a UR on those just our Mog Shop refresh tickets that we picked up. So I'm down. That was sweet. So let me know what you guys thought of the update. Let me know if you guys already completed the tower, if you guys are still working on it, and what are you guys going to be doing this week for Tactics Part 2? Are you guys going to be spamming the Whimsy Shop like crazy like me to try to get all those Scion Shards? Are you going to be pulling on the Orlando or Ramza banners as well to potentially get more shards for Scion, or to possibly get your first copy of Orlando or Ramza if you guys did not pull on the original Tactics collaboration? Thank you guys so much for watching once again. If you guys did enjoy today's content, make sure you guys drop a like down below. Hit that subscribe button and ring that bell for future notifications so you guys do not miss the next upload here on the channel. I appreciate you guys once again for watching. Be safe out there, guys. Wash your hands, all that good stuff, and we'll see you all in the next